I am back once again. Hopefully the quality on this video is a little bit better. It's not going to be as good quality as what my other videos are just quite yet. I still have the camera that I used and I still have my iPod, but I don't have memory on my iPod. So right now I'm currently using a tablet. So this is the video quality on the tablet. As I had said in the video that I had posted before this video, and by the way, yes, I am in my bathroom, sorry. Best lighting I can get in the whole apartment. I realized, it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. I was the person that would make YouTube videos every single day. Either every day, every other day, every week, or every day on the weekends, something of that nature. The last time I had logged on to this YouTube account was 3 years ago. And there was a good reason why I left YouTube, why I didn't have an explanation for anything. I just want to state out there first, I do not have my pets with me, my cat Larry and my dog Piggy. I'm not allowed to have pets where I live right now, so I actually ended up giving my cat and my dog to my mom. My mom takes excellent care of my pets. Thank you, Mom. So let's just get down to it. It wasn't long after I had posted the video of Larry playing with her cat toys that I had learned some pretty big news. I just want to say first off, Justin and I are still together. We're not married. We're kind of taking our time into the whole getting married ordeal. I was pregnant. Surprise. So let's get all the way back to 3 years ago. My son is just blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 3 years ago, I pretty much found out I was pregnant. I was 19 years old. I had my son when I was 20. So I found out I was pregnant. My first doctor appointment did not go very good at all. With all honesty, I didn't really have a good or a normal pregnancy. I didn't. So I found out I was pregnant. I went to the doctor. Turned out I had an ovarian cyst that was growing with my baby. I was in a lot of pain when the cyst, while it was growing. Anyway, the doctors pretty much told me they couldn't do anything about it. Since I was pregnant, they didn't want to have to do anything to cause harm to the baby. So they just kind of played it out, see what happened. That was at 6 weeks pregnant. He had me going back every week pretty much just to keep an eye on things. Needless to say, by the time I was 13 weeks pregnant, the cyst grew to 13 centimeters long, and the cyst had twisted and had ruptured pretty much. So what happened was I ended up getting an ambulance ride all the way out from my hospital to the hospital in Morgantown. Thank you, Ruby Memorial. No, that was Mon General Hospital, sorry. They didn't know if the cyst was cancerous or not, so they told me that there was a good chance I could have had ovarian cancer. I do not have ovarian cancer. Have not had it. So they ended up having to do an emergency surgery on me. They took out my ovarian cyst. I was 13 weeks pregnant when they did this. They took out my ovarian cyst, my right ovary, and my right fallopian tube while being 13 weeks pregnant. Obviously, my son is a miracle. He was never really affected from it. But, after I had all of that out, it wasn't an easy recovery process. They was originally supposed to go in through my belly button, but since the cyst was so large, they had to cut my stomach this way. So I literally have a scar from my stomach from my belly button all the way down, pretty much like that. So whatever, it was worth it. well worth it. And things started to go a little bit okay. There was a couple of different things I had to do here and there since I only had one ovary. I don't want to get into those details. So I I think it happened, I was like 28 weeks pregnant. No, 26 or 27 weeks pregnant. I started swelling up really bad. I started swelling up. I got dizzy real bad. I got headaches really bad. I pretty much couldn't move, to be honest with you. And of course, I was full-time in the videos that I had posted like 3 years ago. I was part-time, sorry. I am full-time now, and I was full-time when I was pregnant. So the doctor's like, you need to take it easy, and blah, 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 blah. There was no way for me to take it easy. So needless to say, 32 weeks came along, and it was my 32-week checkup appointment. And I got shipped out to Morgantown once again by an ambulance. This time it wasn't Mon General, it was Ruby Memorial Hospital. I got sent out there, and I was severe preeclamptic. Yeah, not fun, not fun, not fun. Needless to say, my heart rate started dropping. My son's heart rate started dropping. So they had to take my son at 32 weeks. When I was 32 weeks pregnant, I had my son. My son is born on July the 4th, 2014. So, woohoo! 4th of July, baby. He was born 8 weeks early. We actually stayed out in the Ronald McDonald house for a good while. But before we got to the Ronald McDonald house, Mommy was in the hospital for almost as long as what James was. Now, of course, when my son was born, the only thing he had to have was he had to have the blue lights, and he had to have a feeding tube for a while. But he only had the feeding tube for maybe a week and a half, something like that. So, I mean, I was very blessed, very, very blessed. But it took me a good while for my body to come back around from being severe preeclamptic. It was really, really rough on me. It was rough. Even when I was better from it, I can honestly say it literally took a year pretty much for my body to bounce back from being preeclamptic. And that's bad, but it did. It pretty much took a year for my body to bounce back from being preeclamptic. Anyway, like I said, by the time I got released from the hospital, we ended up staying at the Ronald McDonald house, which was pretty close by the hospital. It's literally within walking distance. So that was good. We stayed up in there. When we brought my son home, he was really, really tiny. He was only 3 pounds and 14 ounces when he was born, so he was like, bloop, he was pretty little. Like I said, he's 2.5 years old now. I don't want to get into all of that stuff right now. But anyway, my son is 2.5 years old right now. He is a normal, healthy little boy that is honoring as can be. And he's always into everything, and I love him to pieces. The progress of getting him caught up from being a premature baby, it was very, very difficult, but we did it. You know, we did it. It was very challenging, very difficult. It wasn't easy. It really, truly was not easy, especially not with me working all the time. It's a really good way to find yourself getting upset easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing the past 3 years. I got pregnant. I had complications while I was pregnant. Been raising my son. I've had internet the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie. I just wasn't feeling YouTube like. I don't know. I just didn't, like, I wanted to because I knew I would have support and stuff. Like, now coming back into YouTube after 3 years, it's like, I'm not gonna have the same viewers that I had. Crap. Oh well. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I left YouTube 3 years ago. I had a son, and my son was more important to me than YouTube. It just was. And it still is. The only reason I'm even making YouTube videos now, obviously, you know, I still have my son to take care of. Some weird way, making a YouTube video actually makes me feel good. I don't know how. I don't know what it is about it. It just makes me feel good. So I'm gonna do what makes me feel good. If making a YouTube video makes me feel good, I'm gonna do it. So that's why that I had left YouTube 3 years ago. I do not regret it at all. I do not regret that I left YouTube. I think that ultimately I made the best decision for myself, for my boyfriend, and for our son. I made the best decision for our family by leaving YouTube. So yeah, that is why I had left YouTube. So I don't know. Anyway, there will be more videos to come. I don't know if I'll make another one today or not, but thank you guys for watching my videos again, to whoever is watching them now. I don't know who's going to be my viewers now, but I just wanted to say thank you, and I apologize for the 3-year leave of absence. But thank you guys, and you all have a great evening. Bye.